Hello everyone, I'm Mr. P. Shatra. Once again I'm coming back to you for class 9 Java class. This time you see that I have taken a topic, scope of variables. You see that in values and data type, in that chapter, the scope of variables is very important, that the variable can work how long, that I'll teach you today. So before going to start my class, this is my request, please subscribe my channel and press the bell icon for the notification. So let us start our class. You see that I already have written a simple program for you all to understand the details about the scope of variables. I have written some variables. How many variables I have taken? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 variables I have taken in different location. So one variable can work how long, where we have to declare, and how long we can use that variable. That is important. You have to see. First, you see that a variable I have declared in the global area. This is called the global area. Means after the class name where we are writing the variable, that is called the global part. Means after this braces, I've written this variable. Means this variable can accessible before this variable. Before this bracket. You see that this variable is this bracket is closed at the bottom. So until this bracket is closed, this variable will work. That is the scope of the variable of x. Means x, how long it will work. X can work here, x can work this block, x can work within this block, any places. This x can work within this block as well as within this block. Means this is the brackets, the curly brackets block I have prepared for the program. So this x can be accessed within this block. This z is declared here after the bracket. That means this z can be accessed within this scope, not outside of this curly bracket where it is closing. After this bracket, this z will not work. You see that another variable in the loop, I equal to 1, this variable is declared here. This variable will work within this. This variable can't do work. So I have written these two lines. P, you see that P is declared within the loop. So this P will work within this. After this line P can work. But within this bracket, that is the scope of the variable. Means how long a variable can work, that is the scope of the variable. You see that, so this P will not work here. So this line I have written, this line will not work. And I is declared here. After this bracket, I will not work. So this line will not work even. But the other lines, this x will work here, y is declared here. That means within this block, y is declared, you see that here. So before the bracket close, y is given here, so y will work. Even the z, you can understand, z is declared where? Z is within this block. Y is here and z is here. So within this block, this will work. So I will see this one, I'll check this one in computer, then it will be clear for you all. Okay, let's see. Now you check, I have written the same program here. Now let us check this one. int in the global area, intx is the global area. Then the main function, within the main function I have declared one variable, and this variable here after the main function, and then within the loop we have seen that whatever the code I have written, if you compile this work, you see that this line there is a mistake, because cannot find variable symbol, variable I, because this I is declared here. Outside this bracket it is not working. Outside this variable will not work after this, means after closing this curly bracket. Okay, so it is wrong. So we have to ignore this. Ignore means single line. This is ignoring. Next, again if you compile, again there is a mistake. You see that P, similar manner, P is declared inside the loop. It will not work outside the loop. So we have to ignore that. After that, if you print, it will work. It will show you all the value. Compile, no mistake. After that, no mistake is there. Okay, so let me go for the test run. Close scope, right click, new scope. Okay, I have not written static, that's why I have to run in this way. Right click, void main, write any value as your choice. Suppose 5 I have written. Okay, check. This is the values. These are the values we are getting. So what are the print statements are given within the loop? Loop is working 3 times. So this 2 is printing 3 times. 1, 2, 3. And other this 5, 5, 7. 5, 5, 7. X, Y, how much I have given? 5. X is 5 and Z is 7, that is printed. You check. So these 3 numbers are printed from the loop, and other 3 numbers 1, 2, 3. This is what? Scope of variables. So where you are declaring a variable, before that it will not work. After that, how long it will work, that you have to see that where you have declared the variable, within the which curly brackets. Curly brackets is scope declaration, means we get the curly brackets, means that is the area. Okay, so you must see that one. Whenever we don't have the curly bracket, by default one line will work for the loop and if. Okay, so that time you have to follow according to. Okay, so this is the actual work for the scope of variables. I think it is clear to all of you. Okay, if you are following my channel, please subscribe it properly. Okay, please like it if you are liking my class. Thank you very much. Bye all of you.